I fixed it. There we go. I did it. I did it. My Sailor Moon mouse was charging, and I don't want to use a basic bitch mouse because I am a magical girl, just like Sailor Moon. I also have buns on my head. See? College age men also try to date me when I'm 15, but that's a different story. That's a different story for another time. I've been seeing all these like freaking influencer chicks in my like, I don't know, my little Instagram account and what's the other one? Shorts on YouTube. Well, dude, what the fuck happened to music festivals? It's just full of like teeny boppers and all the acts that are playing there. Like it's not even like rock music or anything. And people just go there to dress up and like drink. Like they don't go there to like enjoy the music. Nobody's moshing. No one's in the pit. Like do kids these days, since when in music festivals, dude, I don't remember like big day out lineups and stuff like that. When was it ever like back-to-back teeny bopper top 40 shit? It's insane. I swear to God, Coachella used to be a rock festival, right? I mean, obviously, like I've never been, but I've been to a lot of Australian music festivals. What the fuck? What the fuck happened? It's absolutely bizarre. Yeah, it's literally just like a bunch of like botoxed, fillered 21-year-olds like wearing head-to-toe designer garb. Like, no, you used to go to music festivals and you used to like reek on the way home. You didn't know whose sweat was on you. It wasn't your sweat. You could have someone else's vomit on you. Who knows? Like everybody's just like pissing behind trees because there's porta potties, but like 3 hours into the festival they're like too gross to use. So everybody, the poor Moreton Bay figs around Sydney, I tell you what, they copped a lot of urine back in the day from a lot of drunk teenagers. But boy, was it fun. Yeah, kids these days are so weird. Like, they'll dress goth, but not be goth. They just like the aesthetic. They're just wearing, like, black lipstick and, you know, rocking this goth getup. But if you try to talk to them about any of the music or any of the culture, they think it's just a TikTok trend. Oh, yeah, I saw this on TikTok. I saw this, like, look on TikTok, so I decided to dress like this. It's very bizarre. Like, even that cutie little, figure skater, I think her name's Elisa Leo. Yeah, because her dad's Chinese, I think. So I think it would be Leo. She presents very alt, right? She looks very, very, very alt. But then they were interviewing her about what music she listens to. It's like the most teeny bopper shit out. It's all like, I don't know. I don't understand kids these days. What? Everything's just TikTok trends, and they like dress like the polar opposites to their personalities and their interests. And it's like they just think that like they could just like culture's like this smorgasbord, and they'll just take this part and that part and that part, and it's like, what are you doing? Sydney is full of Karens? I don't know. I haven't lived there in a while. You lost your friend? I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if they died or if like they're physically lost, but if they're physically lost, I hope you find them. And if they're dead, sorry for your loss. Kids have never heard of lace code, and they don't know why you don't wear white laces. Yeah, they don't know anything about anything. It's very concerning. It's very, very concerning. The other thing is, like, they're listening to music from the 90s and 2000s, but they don't know, like, what bands that we made fun of. Like, they're liking the really lame stuff, and they don't even know that they're lame. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. All right, well, I don't know. That's just my little ventorama. All right, let's do the spelling bee. I'm gonna be in Japan next week. 7 more days until Japan. Some Nickelback fans are bound to slip through the cracks. Oh, dude, they like... I don't know, me and my brother used to call it Kmart metal. You know the stuff that, like, they sell at... You know the stuff that they sold at Kmart, like, in the early 2000s? Yeah, we call it Kmart metal. And that's, like, the type of stuff that, like, the 20-something-year-olds that are coming my chat, and then they'd, like, try and tell me about music, and I'm like, please. Please, child, move away. The adults are here. Hello, Julia. All right, let's do the spelling bee. We have to use the letter L, and words have to be at least 4 letters long, and the other letters we can use are Y, T, I, A, N, and D. I just wrote that Hyperbovian. Get good, mate. Look at the quality of music released today. It makes sense they listen to older music. I don't mind them listening to older music, but it's when they try and tell me about music that they can get fucked, you know? That's where I put my foot down. It's like, dude, you weren't there and your taste in music is lame. Daintily? I bet that's a word. Daintily. Daint. That's gotta be a word. Taint doesn't have an L in it. What is this game? Daintily, that's how you spell it. Look, the dyslexia makes my life hard, okay? Can I help you? Maybe. I mean, I'm a professional helperer, I guess you could say. I'm a professional helperer of sorts, one could say. All right. All right, it's crossword time. Take something the wrong way, what across? Composer Gian something Minotti? Leaning to one side. Peninsula, New Hong Kong. Oh, I should know that. Appeals to a higher authority. Little Rascal. Golden Horde member. Golden Horde. Cane of all my children. Soothe. Something. Pose. Yoga position resembling a pond flower. Probably lotus. That's a pond flower. Giancarlo. Ooh, look at you, man of culture. Take something the wrong way. Two down. I don't think we're allowed to say that. Oh, 5 letters, Tata? Tata? Like as in the Russian ethnic group? The Turkic Russian ethnic group. Look how smart I am. Look how smart I am, everybody. Yeah, as in the Mongolian horde. Take something the wrong way. I don't know. My brain is not braining today. Oh, guys, I'm wearing a hoodie back to front at the moment because I put on my hoodie and the hood was at the front and I was like, you know what? It's a look. I'm going to leave it like that. So currently I am wearing a backwards hoodie and I don't care. No one can stop me. Fill a head part with popcorn? Well, you know what? If my cat was smaller, I would put her in there and she would love it. My cat has, like, my cat just wants to be cuddled all day, every day. But she's really big and I'm really small, so, like, it's hard. It's hard. We don't fit together very well. Slant is the answer, leaning to one side. Yeah, it might be, actually. So this could be Mongol. Yeah, let's try. Nah, it doesn't fit. Let's change it back. Nine across is praise. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Leaning to one side. If you have time to lean, you have time to clean. I don't have time to clean or time to lean. My house is so messy. I have to clean it before I go away because this girl's coming to feed Nori when I'm away. The Macau Peninsula. Oh, yeah. Macau is near Hong Kong. Ooh. What's a word for soothe that's got an L in it and an AY at the end? I think we're gonna have to cheat. I have scamp. Oh, smart. Leaning to one side. Tilt. Oh, I spelled it wrong. I spelled it wrong. Sorry, guys. I'm so dumb sometimes. Maybe this is Trisha. No. Erica? Oh, yeah, that's a word. I don't know, guys. My brain is not braining today. I'm so tired. Is it time for this game yet? Yeah, I think it is. All right, the game is connections. There are 4 words. There are 16 words. There are 4 categories. We don't know what those categories are, so we need to group together 4 words that might have a connection to guess. And if we guess correctly, it will tell us what the category is and why those words were connected. Cyber, hourglass, blue, cloud, rod, web, manic, net, puff, venom, hook, billow, bait, plume, meatless, and cannibalism. Ooh, some good old cannibalism. We like it. Billow, plume, cloud, and puff. Mass of smoke. Cyber, web, net, and cloud? Yeah, I think that might be... I think you might be onto something, King of Gotham. Cyber... web... Oh wait, we already used cloud. I forgot there on a big delay on YouTube. Web, venom... hook, rod, bait, and net. It seems too obvious, but we'll try it anyway. Fishing gear. Oof. Oh, manic, blue. No, I thought it might be moods. Sometimes you're just in a cannibalistic mood, you know? Sometimes you just want to eat your friends. Cyber, web, blue, and hourglass. What's the connection though? Hourglass is used for loading screen? Oh. Cyber, web, hourglass, blue. Well... Wait, which ones did you say? Hourglass figure, cannibal figure. What's the other two? Blue screen of death? Sure, let's do that. No. Shut up. Why isn't it playing? I'm too much of a boomer to use Spotify. I don't like this. Play the song I told you to. Can I turn up Spotify for you? I think it's up pretty high, but sure. I can blow your ears off if you want. Cyber manic blue. Blue is in blue steak. Oh. Maybe. What about venom, web, cannibalism, and hourglass? It could be like spider, like a black widow? Maybe. Characteristics of a spider. Venom. They got an hourglass body. They got a pretty thick booty. Associated with black widow spiders, cyber, manic, meatless, and blue. Blue Monday, Cyber Monday. Okay, well. They're cannibals? Only the women are cannibals, though. They eat their lovers. That's like me. I do that. I cannibalize my lovers after I'm done with them. That's what you get. That's what you get. Alright, let's go. It's Wordle time. I've got a headache. Oh, I forgot to take Panadol. That's why I have a headache. Ugh. Blame? Yeah, we could try that. Well, at least we know what some of the letters are. Slate. Now there's no S. Hey, Mewtwo. Mewtwo is here. Yay. Dude, it was so funny when Kate thought that Mewtwo was a little kid, and I'm like, he's posted like graphs in Discord about like shorting currencies. I don't think he's a child. And he goes to his job where he codes. I think like he's I think he's an adult. That was the funniest shit ever. It was Weave! Yay! Alright, it's contexto time. We're trying to find a word in the English language. Well, when I say the English language, I mean the American English language, so... It's, You're weaving your web? I mean, if you say so. Why am I caps in like a boomer? You're just a baby. You're not a baby! Can you Can you give me some like stock tips? Like, I don't know how to do finance things, but I also want to have money. So give me some advice. I need to get in on the ground floor on something, you know? I need money. I either need to get really rich or become somebody's trophy wife. And those are my options. Those are my options in life at the moment, okay? Those are my two choices. Am I Aussie? Nah, I talk like this for fun. Yeah, I'm Australian. Where do the webs shoot out? I think they shoot out of the bum. I'm not sure though. I feel like I should know that. I feel like the webs come out of the bum quarter of the spider. What are we playing? We're playing Contexto Catzilla. Do I want to do YouTube advertising, like sponsoring apps where you can earn a huge commission from sales generated through you? I don't have a YouTube audience. Otherwise, look, I'm willing to shill. I'm willing to sell out, okay? The property market in Australia is insane. Look, if I wasn't on medication that destroyed my organs, I would probably sell my organs. Except I can't be an organ donor because I've had chemo. So that means I can't sell my organs on the black market. Like, what are you talking about? I only need one kidney. Why can't I sell it? Why do I use his anime I use an anime character, but I don't use a voice changer. This is my voice. Sorry to break the news to you. No, don't tell your organ. It's a joke, Mewtwo. I wouldn't really sell my organs. I can't sell my organs because I have lupus and I've also had chemo. You'd buy them? Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. What, like just to... just to have around the house? I mean, like to somebody that needs a transplant, but... Oh, Farmy's high. Try Boulder. Boulder, Colorado. Why would somebody choose to make their voice sound like this? Like, seriously. Have people just never met a petite woman before? Like, I don't know. The craziness. How many... I think I get accused of, like, using a voice changer, like, at least once a day. But I know a few women my age that have, like, equal... Would you call it an octave? What would you call it? Like, what do you call, like, the pitch? I don't know. But that have, like, a high-pitched... Well, I guess it's called a high-pitched voice, so I guess it's pitch. That's your voice? You don't mean that in a bad way? That's just surprising. The pitch of it is just throwing you off? What's, like, I don't know. I have a really, really small rib cage. And I have lupus, so I can't breathe properly. And I have, like, just a multitude of health problems, you know? But mainly I think it's the small rib cage that gives the... whatever you call it. Ugh. My voice isn't that high by Twitch standards. Well, yeah, like I've heard people like put on full-on baby voices, so. It was Silo. You looked that up, Splash. There's no way you didn't look that up. You're sorry, you didn't mean it in a bad way. Oh, it's okay. It's, yeah. This is just my voice, unfortunately. You guessed it on your own. Nah, it's a big leap from farm to silo. You hope I have a good rest of my night. Oh, you didn't, dude, you didn't bother me. It's just literally somebody comes in here like at least once a night and like calls me a 50-year-old man using a voice changer. And I'm like, is my voice really that freaking weird? I mean, I don't know. Apparently it is. Like, my ribcage is so small that I can't walk into a bra shop in Australia and buy a bra because the smallest that they stock is like a 10. And I'm like a 6, which I can't get at all. So I have to get an 8, which I can only get online. That's why when I go to Japan, Japanese women and Korean women have the same size ribcage as me, which means that I can go to Korea and Japan and buy my bras. And that's going to be awesome. And interestingly enough, they have higher pitched voices as well. But that's what the doctor told me, that my voice is higher because of my small ribcage. So, do I have anyone call me Moon before? Yeah, Moonhead, Bunhead. I have a very light voice. Yeah, I do. But I'm also a social worker and I work with traumatized children. So having the voice that I have actually makes kids feel really at ease with me. And I'm really small as well. And I have really like neotenic features. So Korean shops online. Yeah, but it's really hard to buy a bra online, Ricochet. It's really hard to know because there's so much variances in cup sizes. Like, a C cup in one brand is completely different. I thought you said traumatized. Yeah, my job is traumatizing children. No, Catzilla, that's this job. This job is for traumatizing children. My day job is working with traumatized children. You know, to give them comfort. So, imagine getting paid a full-time salary for that. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. I mean, not for the children, but if you hated children, traumatizing children would be a fun job. Who's getting banned? No one's getting banned. It's just a troll that goes around and like, I don't know. There's just a lot of bots or like people with no lives and they just come in the chat and are like, oh, you're getting banned. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Some guy came in last night and asked me all these weird questions about like if I live alone, and then he was like gonna come and kidnap me and yada yada yada. And I can't remember what I said to him, but he got all butthurt. I told him that he has no social skills. You heard there were mentions of you on here? Yeah, when you thought that Meow was a kid, you used to think that Meow was a child. And I was like, I don't think he's a kid because he has a job and he's like shorting currencies and stuff. I don't think he's a kid. That's all I said. I just said I thought it was really funny when you used to think that Meow was a kid. You thought he was a child. Your fingers smell like shit. Maybe don't put them up your bum hole. You know he's not a kid because you saw that website and shit. Yeah, I know, but initially he thought he was, and it was really funny. Yeah, Mewtwo's just a baby. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy trying to make it in the world. Just wheeling and dealing and trading stonks and shorting currencies and coding and going to his big boy job. Nah, Meow's good value. He is good value. He's too innocent. You're too innocent. You're all innocent. How long until the next weirdo walks into YouTube chat? Probably not. Probably not too long. About 15 seconds. Yeah, so I told this guy that, like, he needed to get social skills and, like, he should attend an autism support group. And he went off his head at me for suggesting that he, like, you know, get some professional help. And he was like, how dare you tell me to go to the autism hospital? And I was like, I don't think there's such a place as the autism hospital. But if there was, that would be the best place for you. Try yesterday's answer, sausage. And I was like, I didn't tell you to go there. I told you to go to a support group. But yeah, it was funny. But dude, so many women have had awful experiences. Like, imagine if I was like, I had acute PTSD or something and somebody came into my chat and was like, do you live alone? Oh, how big are you? Can I, like, and like start insinuating that you're going to kidnap me. I don't know that you're not some weirdo who's tracing my IP address and you come through my window and kidnap me. Dude, there's too many weirdos out there. And then, like, you have the gall to say that to a female and then get upset when she suggests to you that you need to, like, learn some social skills. Because, you know, the thing with jokes are that they're, like, supposed to be funny. That's not funny. That's just deranged. Anyway, the things you get when you're just a girl existing on the internet. Whispers in your ear, let me respect your boundaries and give you personal space. The autistic hospital is real. You're a lifetime member. Where is this autism hospital? Because I should probably check myself in, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure I'm not on the spectrum, you know. Would explain a lot. Pepperoni. I don't know this word. I don't know you. You're dead to me. Shut up, Courtney. At the Starlight Foundation salami. Ooh. Oh, maybe it's popcorn like the other night. What if it's a throwback to the other night? No, it's not. How's life? It's been a long time. Oh, I'm going to Japan next Monday, so I'm just like I've just got to, like, clean my house, get everything ready to go to Japan. I'll be gone for a while, so yeah. Just got to pack, do all that stuff. I don't need visas for any of the countries I'm going to, which is awesome. Yeah, so everything's pretty much sorted. I don't know. Patty? Australians don't need visas. If you're going for under 90 days to a lot of East Asian countries, Korea and Japan don't require a visa if you're going for less than 90 days, as long as you can substantiate that you have a return ticket and, like, you're not just gonna stay there. No streams. Well, I might be able to stream from Korea. I'm gonna suss it out. Because the internet in Korea is really, really good. So as long as like I can run the software that I use to stream, I might be able to maybe use a tablet and a laptop to stream, but I'll see what we're like, what it's like, because I'm staying in 5-star hotels, so it's I should be able to. And most yeah, they've just got really good Wi-Fi in real live streams. Well, yeah, I don't think I'm going to stream IRL, but I will definitely. Oh yeah, okay, I've been saving up for this trip for like 10 years, so I've been saving up for this trip for a really long time. So yeah, 5 stars for me. It's like my once in a lifetime trip. So pizza, ooh, I want pizza. Five-star hotels are the same as Australian rent. Oh yeah, it's not that expensive. 3 weeks in a hotel in Korea, 5-star hotel in Korea, is the same as 3 weeks. No, 3 weeks of rent in Sydney is actually more money. You hope I have a great trip. Oh, thank you, I will. But yeah, I'm definitely going to film like some shorts of Japan and stuff, and I'll put them up on the internet. If I do live stream, like I'll have to wear a mask and stuff. Otherwise, I'll be doxing myself. But yeah, I'm gonna dress up in kimono, and I'm gonna dress up in hanbok, and it's gonna be nice, and it's gonna be cute. How do people do in real life stream and not be scared of the creeps? Yeah, that's a challenge. And Japan and Korea have a big issue with foreign streamers as well, because like especially people like Johnny Somali and stuff just going around and being dicks. It's mainly the Americans that ruin things for people. Like, yeah, obviously, like case in point, Johnny Somali. But I think I'll film stuff and then put it up. I don't necessarily think I'll do live streams, but I'll definitely be putting up content. I could use a sock puppet avatar. Yeah, well, I've seen some some VTubers go to Japan, and they just have worn like a mask, like a coat, like, you know, like a COVID style mask. Plus, it makes me look like I always use the black masks, and it makes me feel like I'm in Mortal Kombat. Oh, a Mortal Kombat movie's coming out. I saw the ad for it. Katana's a very slutty Halloween costume. If anybody wants to do a sexy Mortal Kombat costume, that one is you got to make sure everything's nice and waxed. You know what I'm saying? Malaysian VTubers wear an LED mask when they do IRL streams. Ooh, that's good. Because then you can, you can tighten your pores and refine your skin tone while you're streaming. That's really good. I walk around wearing mine around the house, but if I have the red LED on, I can't see. Have we guessed Melbourne? We haven't. You know what? It's going to be Melbourne. One day it will be Melbourne. Beef. Bacon. Does Australia exist? Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's real, and I'm real, and my life is real, and therefore my pain and suffering are real, you know? It's just an endless loop of existence, you know? You gotta show the people the beauty of Granville Tafe. Hey, when the jacarandas are out at Granville Tafe, it's actually really pretty, Kay. Okay, it's actually very pretty. Hamburger. Yeah, jacarandas are Australia's sakura. They had that back then? Jacarandas? Did they not have jacarandas at... Why would they cut them down? Let's have a look. Really? They used to have the jacarandas. You didn't know they had them going that far back? Going far back to where? Oh, you only saw them a short while ago? Yeah, they're trees, dude. They live for hundreds of years. You love how Japanese people come to Australia for our sakura and jacaranda season? Yeah, the cherry blossoms grow really, really nicely here. Corn dog. Opinion about the Port Arthur conspiracy theory. It does seem weird that somebody as intellectually delayed as Martin Bryant would be able to get off that amount of rounds with that precision. I will say that, but I think most mass shootings like that seem really suspicious. I don't want to go all like Alex Jones, because obviously a lot of people died at Port Arthur, and that's legit. But was it a false flag to take away our guns? I don't know. Could be. We don't know. I mean, look, it turns out that basically everything that Alex Jones and David Icke were saying for the last 30 years turned out to be true. So, do I think Bondi Beach was a false flag? No, I don't. I think it was some two deranged fuckwits that went out and decided to shoot a bunch of people. Yeah, I don't think Bondi Beach was a false flag, but I definitely think the New South Wales government jumped on it to suppress freedom of speech. And I think the Israeli government definitely jumped on it to try and chastise like Anthony Albanese for anti-Semitism being rife in Australia. It's like, no, dude, people have eyes and they're sick of seeing a country get away with committing heinous crimes. Like, Bondi Beach wasn't. No, it was definitely just two fuckwits that went out and did something heinous. I don't know who that is, Daniel. They make our area look terrible. They're just being two fucks who got radicalized in Bankstown. Yeah, I know. I know, it sucks. It sucks that Western Sydney always gets stuck with that stigma because it's, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, like, it's just two fuckwits, you know? There's fuckwits everywhere. What could the word be? Sandwich. Sandwich. Ooh. Leave it to Chris Minns to take the tragedy and use it as a means to enact violence on protesters. He's just following directions. Is Spotify song request open? It depends what you want to listen to, Catzilla. I mean, I always retain my right to veto. But we'll see. Oh, chicken? Ooh. Fryer? Yeah, it would count fry and fryer as the same word. What song do you want, Catzilla? Billy Idol, White Wedding. Yeah, that's a pretty bogan song. I'll definitely do that. It's a classic like K-San. Oh, I always listen to K-San when I'm leaving Sydney on a plane. It's on my I'm going overseas. Although I'm not a Vietnam War vet with PTSD, I still relate, you know? I still relate. Especially I especially relate to the part of sleeping with ladies of the night in Hong Kong. It's very relatable to me. I have Nam flashbacks sometimes. I think I was there in a past life. You owe me your life. You do. Everybody in this chat is indebted to me. Never forget that, guys. Holy Discord mod, indeed. You snuck out of the basement? Get back in the basement, Kay. Do I need to call your parents and tell them that you escaped? Hang on, guys. I gotta ring Kay's parents and tell them that he freed himself from the water boiler. Hang on. They're gonna have to... I think he... Did you bite your ankle off again, Kay? Stop chewing through your leg. How many times do I have to tell you? How many times do your parents have to tell you? Hello, Jacob. Back in the basement, Kay. Get back. What did you just join in? Nobody knows. We're all a little bit special in the brain here. Can you get at least one HSP? Yeah, we'll let you have one. Do I prefer the Korean War or the Vietnam War? Neither. I wrote mints, not mice. I don't think they have rissoles in America, but I think that's like very Australian. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever won a meat pack at the RSL or the Bolo. You know what? Winning the meat trays gotta be like the way... Winning the meat trays gotta be the way to go these days. Meat is so fucking expensive. Me and my friends did lawn bowls for sport one year. I think when we were like in year 10 and we were hanging out with the old men and they were so cool. They gave us cigarettes. Bun. This anaconda don't want none unless she got buns, hon. You can get a good steak from IGA for like $8. Well, I can get a steak and a beer from the pub for $25 on Wednesday night. Your holidays ended today? Yeah, Easter holidays are over. Oh my God, there were so many kids around. There's been so many kids around, and I'm just like, you know who I can't stand? Teenagers. Teenagers are awful. And I know I was probably awful when I was a teenager, but I will say this, I was very well mannered because I would have got like a smack in the face if I was ever rude when I was a kid. So I was like extremely well mannered. Kids these days, no fucking manners. None. Anyway. You have no ID at 22? You should be able to get one from like whoever hands out driver's licenses, even if you can't drive. They should still be able to issue you with a government ID, surely, like with your birth certificate and all that stuff. You were a teenage ninja? Were you a mutant turtle? You can get a key pass from the post office. Yeah, you can get ID from lots of places. Kids are legit hell nowadays. Oh my God. They'll literally like mow you off the pavement. No excuse me, no anything. It's absolute insanity. Macaroni. Yeah, me and my friends made friends with like these, like when we were like 15, we made friends with like these 70 something and 80-year-old men, and they was really cool. They were really cool and they had the best stories and they were like just adorable. And yeah, we used to smoke ciggies with them, and they used to, if because there was like a supervising teacher or whatever, if the teacher came and asked where we were, like if we were off around the corner having a ciggy, they would like cover for us. They'd be like, oh, I just walked her in and showed her where the toilets were. It's like, yeah, thanks, Bazza, you're the best. Chicago deep dish? I don't think it's going to accept all those words, but we'll try. Deep dish. It's been a long time since you were a teenager, like 3 years. You're a veteran, Kay. You're a veteran. You were in the trenches 3 years ago. On your Baz? Yeah, Baz was a legend. I only really like super old people and children. Like, yeah. Children are gorgeous and I love them. They're so funny. Toddlers, just drunk little people that say hilarious shit and are adorable. I want to have a bunch of kids, but I don't want them to turn into teenagers. Old people are the freaking best, man. I love having a beer with an old fart in the pokey room, just talking to them. And they love to tell you all their stories, and I'm like, they're so happy to share like stuff about their lives. And I just find it so interesting. It's nice. Why is sausage the highest word? Maybe we're looking for something cylindrical. This word doesn't count. Yeah, that's what you would say, contexto. Chorizo. Hot dog. I think we tried that, but I'll try it again. I can't remember. I don't think we're gonna get this, guys. I'm gonna get a hint. Did we give up? I feel like we gave up. Just like me on life. Enchilada. Ooh. Taco. Burrito. What are some other meat delivery systems? Burrito, taco, kebab. I am your legend. Thank you. Muffin. Ooh. Cake. Donut. Cupcake. I'm gonna spell this wrong so don't laugh at me. Oh, I spelt it right. Look at me go. Bread. What is the hint? The hint was muffin. The hint was muffin, so we're maybe looking at like a succulent Chinese meal. What's the charge? Enjoying a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Wellington? Try scone. Biscuit. Cookie. An American biscuit with stuffed gravy? Potato. Biscuits and gravy is very yummy. I'll take your word for it. Cornbread. See you, Jacob. Popcorn, I think we tried that. And that was the answer the other night as well. Chips. No audio? Pancake. It was pancake! Good work, CSAT. I sound good? Oh, I don't know. I'm struggling tonight. I mean, I'm struggling every night. What am I talking about? I'm just unhealthy. Want some news before I get tired? Yeah, I'm farming YouTube videos. Let's talk about some news. Although I'm probably... Geopolitics probably not gonna be easy for my brain right now, but we'll see. right, hang on.
Some of President Donald Trump.
Oh, I see. Let me... Shush kebabs, mate. Oh no, they've got cold chisel in the list. Average Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? I thought it was Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. Thank God. I thought I was in cognitive decline for a second there. I'm like, wait, what? All right.
Trump's recent outbursts in person and online have ignited a debate about whether he is unstable or possibly suffering from some age-related cognitive decline. To unpack that, I'm joined by the co-host of ABC TV's Planet America, John Barron. Good afternoon to you, John.
No, we didn't get a neurologist or, you know, somebody with any medical expertise, a psychiatrist perhaps, to discuss whether or not this, you know, President Trump is displaying any signs of decline. You know who we got? A guy that co-hosts the show with the dudes from The Chaser. Because clearly a bunch of private school boys that went to Sydney Uni and only got bachelor's degrees with passing grades are the guys. You know, are the guys to make such determinations. So shout out to the University of Sydney and all the private school boys that used to try and date me when I went there. Thank you. You all suck. Although most of my boyfriends have been private school boys, so I don't know. I don't know what that says about me, but anyway, I digress.
Okay. You've been speaking to President Trump's niece, Dr. Mary Trump. She is a clinical psychologist. What has she had to say about his mental state?
Really fascinating, Kath. And of course, this is in the context of what we've seen recently, where a clearly exasperated, some would say unhinged President Trump was demanding that the Iranians open the effing strait, you crazy bastards. And similarly, more ominously last week, saying that an entire civilization is going to die tonight, referring to his threat to renew his attacks on Iran. That, plus picking a fight with the Pope, has a lot of people asking whether in fact there is something new here. So it raises this question: is this the...
Well, the fact that Donald Trump was in business for so long means that, like, at some stage he was able to self-regulate, right, and not fly off the handle, because you can't conduct yourself like this in business negotiations, right? And look, you can say whatever you want about him. Like, the guy did have some business acumen, right? He was very successful in what he did. And my babushka is currently suffering with dementia, and I've seen her mental decline, and one of the things that I've noticed is her inability to regulate emotions. She was always the most gentle woman growing, like when I was growing up, she was always the most gentle woman. She was so patient, she was so kind, and you know, now she's throwing her food at the nurses because she doesn't like it. And you know, so yeah, he's essentially throwing a tantrum, right? Because you know, the toddlers and people with dementia and people with personality disorders are the people in society that can't regulate their emotions, right? Because being an adult is regulating your emotions when you get out of adolescence. Like, that's something that's expected of you in society, right?
Donald Trump that we have always known for at least the last decade, where the likes of Dr. Mary Trump have been warning that he is a malignant narcissist. He is psychologically unfit to be president of the United States. He poses a fairly existential risk to America and the world because of his lack of impulse control and an overarching sort of sense of nihilism. It's this nihilism that she believes that has seen Donald Trump seek to become incredibly wealthy, seek to become the husband of a string of beautiful women, to seek to become president of the United States. He is filling...
I think most men would be married to a series of beautiful women if they could get away with it, to be honest. Look, there are a few guys that you meet in your life that just really genuinely love their wives and just love their wives' personalities. Oh, you know, when you see the cute little old couple and the old man's carrying his wife's handbag and you just think, oh my God, that is so pure. But that is so rare, right? Most straight men seem to actually hate women. That's how I feel. Like the way they talk about women, I'm like, dude, do you even like us? It's actually insane. But yeah, I don't think men doing like what most men do is necessarily a sign of anything. And I think this is an estranged niece, and also she's not his treating. Is she a, what does it say? Did they say she was a psychiatrist or a psychologist? Because if she's a psychologist, she's not qualified to make that determination, to make any diagnostic determination. But in any case, if she's an estranged family member, I would say she's probably biased, although I don't necessarily disagree with her conclusions. She's probably not the one to be asking. And yeah, I don't know. That's you and the wife. You loved her since you met her. Aww.
Something of an existential void that is never quite able to be done. This is her psychological profile, but I wanted to know from her, with all of this commentary this week, Kath, around, is Trump now, who's about to turn 80 years of age, within the next year or so he will become the oldest person ever to hold the presidency, is there something else going on here? He's falling asleep increasingly in meetings. His sentence structure, which was always convoluted, idiosyncratic in the eyes of many, has become even more so, indecipherable at times, forgetting things, in much the same way as people observed with the previous president, Joe Biden, who similarly was in his early 80s by the end of his term. Mary Trump is intriguing on this because she says two things can be true at once. He is psychologically very damaged, mentally ill, but now he is also showing signs of age-related cognitive decline, dementia. And she gives examples of this that she has perceived in his words and also in his behaviour and general deportment.
I mean, it's fair to say that she has spoken out against her uncle on many occasions, right? So she comes from a line of thought, would you say?
Absolutely. Yeah. She does not like Donald Trump. There is history here. Just to go into a little bit of the family tree here, which is important because we're talking about potentially genetically inherited predispositions to cognitive decline and Alzheimer's disease. Mary Trump is the daughter of Fred Trump Jr. He was the brother of Donald Trump. They were both the sons of Fred Trump Sr. Now, in Mary Trump's telling of it, Fred Trump Sr., her grandfather, her father and Donald Trump's father, who died about 15, 20 years ago, he was basically the root of all of the problems of his children. He was a brilliant but horrible human being, in Mary Trump's telling, driving Fred Jr., Mary Trump's father, to alcoholism and an early death in his 40s.
Yeah, and those types of like traumatic homes are what produce people with personality disorders. There's a bit of a debate in like the psychiatric field about like whether it's a nature or a nurture thing, but at the moment the consensus seems to be that like there's a genetic predisposition to developing a personality disorder, and then when you have the environmental triggers, that seems to what can initiate like things like NPD, BPD, psychopathy and sociopathy. There we go. I got them out. But yeah, just basically, you know, your little cluster bees buzzing around. You're gonna go watch a movie with me? It's all right. See you, Kay.
Rejected the family business, didn't want to go into real estate with his father. He became an airline pilot, but then he drank himself to death. Donald Trump swore off alcohol, became a teetotaler, followed his father into his real estate business and became a multi-billionaire property tycoon and now president of the United States. But it is Fred Trump Sr.'s treatment of Donald Trump that Mary Trump believes made him, like her father, feel deeply unloved and unlovable, hence this existential void. Now that's a theory, But there's also that genetic question. And this was where I want to show you a clip of what Mary Trump had to say to me, Kath, because she talked about how Fred Sr., her grandfather, Donald's father.
What are the triggers in personality disorders? Oh, basically what he just said, like living in a very like dysfunctional home where parents, immature, like emotionally immature parents that can't fulfill their kids' emotional and existential needs, a violent home, things like that. Things where just kids' emotional and existential needs aren't met, especially like just that reassurance that your parents give you when you're upset, and they teach you to soothe and they teach you to regulate and they teach you to deal with things. Yeah. Anyway, I think he's about to discuss it, so.
How he presented age-related cognitive decline at a younger age than Donald Trump is now. It became full-blown Alzheimer's disease. Take a look.
My grandfather was in his mid-70s when he started to exhibit signs of dementia, short-term memory loss, impulse control issues, etc. And it then sort of worsened pretty suddenly in his early to mid-80s. And suddenly, he often looked as if he weren't oriented to time and space. And it's alarming how often I see my grandfather and Donald these days. He also often doesn't seem to know exactly where he is or why he's there or with whom. And of course, Donald has never had particularly good impulse control, but especially since the beginning of this year, we see that he is almost incapable of reining in his temper or keeping himself from saying what in any instant is exactly the wrong thing for him to say or post on social media. Like, for example, threatening genocide.
Yeah, that is a definitely a little bit impulsive, one would say. Food guesser. We're just jumping from one thing to the other here, but that's okay. That's what we do. That's what we do on the Pandadorra stream. Calf's tongue, bread, butter, eggs, milk, salt, pepper, parsley, lemon juice, mustard, and horseradish. Ooh. This dish features thinly sliced cooked beef tongue served on buttered and toasted bread. The tongue is typically seasoned and may be served warm or cold, often accompanied by a mustard or horseradish sauce for added flavor. The toast provides a crispy contrast to the tender flavorful meat, creating a unique and hearty combination that highlights traditional preparation methods. It's got horseradish, lemon juice. Maybe it's French or wait, beef tongue. Let's try France. Cold. Alright, well, I give up. Plop, plop, plop. Where would they eat a little cow's tongue? Canada? Maybe. Tongue toast. It borders Canada. Alaska? America? Well, there's only one place that borders Canada, right? I can see Russia from my house. All right, it's from the United States, allegedly. Tuna, coconut, onion, chili, lime, salt, curry leaves, tomato, and lime juice. This dish is a traditional breakfast featuring finely shredded tuna mixed with grated coconut, diced onions, and spicy chili. Known for its refreshing yet spicy taste, it is typically served with flatbread, often accompanied by lime for added zest. The blend of textures and flavors creates a harmonious balance, making it a distinctive and satisfying meal enjoyed for its simplicity and freshness. It must be from the south, it probably is. Should we try Thailand? Yeah, we can try Thailand. What was with that ad? I don't know. That's why I always do 10 minutes at the start of the screen time so that the first ad's already played before I start the stream. But yeah, I can't. I only have OBS open. I don't have Twitch open, so I can't even see when the ads are playing. It doesn't tell me. It tells me with the first ad though. Thailand is cool. Yeah, what did you get? What ad did you get? Are you traumatized? Was it traumatizing? I'm so sleepy. Killer's face. Oh no. Well, I guess with like all the stuff Hassan says online, they only have certain people wanting to advertise with them now, Hyperbovian. Did I see the edits of BB in the cafe? No, I didn't. There were some pretty dank edits. Awesome. Maybe try Vietnam or something. I don't think it would give cool to Thailand if the answer was Vietnam, though. I think it would say, like, very, very hot or something. Sorry, guys. I can't stop yawning. I always have a coffee before I stream because I'm always, like, so tired. La 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 la. Here's some outrage to perk me up. Okay, I'll have a look at that in a sec. After we guess what this is. Or where this is from. Maybe it's from the Caribbean. Pakistan? I don't know. Are the Pakistanis into tuna? It's got tomato and lime juice. It might be from Mexico. Ooh, the Caribbean. Ice cold. Musk honey. Alright. India? I'll try India. India's warm. Meow, 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 meow. Well. You're not sure? Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Iran or Egypt? Alright, I'll try Egypt. Alright. It's from the Maldives. We were never gonna get that. We got 0. Oh, this is gonna be from Japan. Glutinous rice, sweetened red bean paste, pickled cherry leaves, and sugar food coloring. This dish consists of sweet pink tinted glutinous rice cakes filled with smooth red bean paste and wrapped in a pickled cherry blossom leaf. The leaf imparts a subtle floral aroma and salty contrast to the sweetness of the filling. Traditionally enjoyed during springtime celebrations, this delicate treat combines unique textures and flavors for a seasonal experience often associated with cherry blossom viewing. Nihon. Correct. Sakura mochi. Sakura sakuma. No, wait, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I would never say that. That's disgusting. Oh no, it's got cottage cheese in it. Don't tell the gym bros. Cottage cheese, sugar, chocolate coating, vanilla, and lemon zest. I don't know. I'm guessing Jimbro land. Where do all the Jimbros live? Where do all the Jimbros live? This dish is a sweet treat consisting of a smooth, tangy quark. It's got quark in it. Filling encased in a thin layer of rich chocolate coating, typically shaped into a small finger-sized bar. It offers a delightful contrast between the creamy texture of the filling and the crispness of the chocolate shell. Often enjoyed as a snack or dessert, it provides a perfect balance of sweetness and tanginess. It looks like an eclair with too much chocolate. Yeah, but there's no choux pastry, Catzilla. Eclairs like have choux pastry. This is just like cottage cheese dipped in chocolate. You don't know what? You're guessing it's Baltic? I'm gonna try Turkey. Turkey is warm. Alright, I'll try something Baltic. Do you mean the Balkans or do you mean Baltic or Balkan? Baltic? Let's try Sweden. They call it quark up there. Aren't quarks like a measurement in physics? I took physics in high school, like HSC physics, and I got a band 6 in it, which is in the 90s. And I don't remember any of it because I never used it again. Hungry hippo. Yeah, they're subatomic particles. Yeah, something like that. I don't remember. I remember that I remember telling my physics teacher that the Smashing Pumpkins film clip for Rocket is a good example of the theory of relativity, and then they watched it and they were like, actually, you're right. Because you know when they're watching the Smashing Pumpkins perform, the Smash through the telescope, they're like young, but then when they get to the planet, the Smashing Pumpkins are old people. There you go. And I was like, oh, it's like in the Smashing Pumpkins film clip for Rocket. Anyway, that's how my brain works. 10 points for me. Whoa. What's the compass? I don't know. It's pointing somewhere. South of Sweden. It's hungry. 10 points for Catzilla. Next round. Oh, what was this? We had this the other night. Does anyone remember where it was? Pork, onion, parsley, savory, cinnamon, cloves, breadcrumbs, and milk. This dish is savory spread. Oh, I think it was South America, right? Let's do Argentina. Because I thought it was like liverwurst, but it wasn't. Okay, it's not. Canada. Ooh. Chicken wings, cola, soy sauce, ginger, garlic, dark soy sauce, cooking oil, sesame seeds, green onion, and chili peppers. This dish features tender chicken pieces simmered to perfection in a flavorful sauce made from cola and soy sauce. The cola caramelizes, adding a sweet and slightly tangy glaze that complements the savory notes from the soy sauce. Enhanced with garlic and ginger, the dish offers a delightful balance of sweetness and umami, making it a deliciously unique savory sweet experience. Thailand or Bali? Let's try Bali. I mean Indonesia. Nope. China. Cola chicken, Hong Kong, Macau, and China. Okay. Plantains, ground beef, onion, garlic, bell pepper, tomato sauce, cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese, eggs, olive oil, salt, black pepper, oregano, cumin, adobo. Oh, then it's probably the Philippines, right? This has got to be the Philippines. Ice cold. Whoops, I stand corrected. This dish is a savory and sweet casserole. Oh, maybe it's Puerto Rico. This dish is a savory and sweet casserole-like meal featuring layers of ripe plantains, seasoned ground meat such as beef or turkey, and melted cheese. The plantains are typically fried until golden, forming the base and top layers, with the meat and cheese sandwiched in between. Often seasoned with spices and herbs, this flavorful dish is baked until the cheese is melted and bubbling. Not the Philippines? That's what I thought, Catzilla. It tricked me. But it could be like another country that Spain, you know, inserted its Spanish juices into, you know what I'm saying? Let's try Puerto Rico. How do you spell Puerto Rico? I'm so dumb. I don't think they have plantains in Spain though, so I think it's gonna be like it was Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and Cuba. Yay. This is giving Asia. This is giving Asia big time. Or maybe even India. Eggs, sugar, butter, flour, ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg, ground cloves, ground cardamom, ground aniseed, ground ginger, vanilla extract, and cocoa powder. This dish is a layered cake known for its spice-infused buttery flavor and intricate striped appearance, comprising thin layers of butter, alternately baked and meticulously constructed. It boasts a harmonious blend of cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, and nutmeg, typically enjoyed as a festive treat. Its preparation is labor-intensive, yielding a visually striking and richly aromatic dessert that is both indulgent and celebratory. Philippines? Yeah, we can try that. Which direction? I don't know. I think it's going west. I think it's going west. Can you not see it? Should I move the chat over so you can see it? Hang on. Can you see it now? Maybe Malaysia? Ooh. It borders Malaysia. Maybe it's Singapore. Catzilla, is this Singaporean? Is it? Are you trying to trick us? It could be Indonesian. Oh, we're going south. It's Indonesian. Yeah, Indonesia or Singapore. Let's try Indo. Yeah, Indonesian. Oh, look at that, guys. We are a gastronomical genius. Clap, clap. Can't say Singapore, the Malaysians will skin you alive. Alright, let's do one of these. And then your girl has to go to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow and do my big girl job. When is a hot guy gonna rescue me from my life of slavery? I'm too cute to be employed, guys. I'm way too cute to be employed. Oh, there's a little kid on the road. What is he doing? Is he pretending to be a zombie? What are you doing? Remember the time we saw 2 dogs rooting and the time we saw someone taking a shit in the street? You see some wild stuff on these games sometimes. But the dog's having a root and the person... and the person just taking a shit in the middle of the road. Dude. Oh, wait. There's writing here. Let's go here. It looks like a school or something. It might. Wait, where'd the writing go? Where am I? What happened? Maybe it was down here. Oh, yeah. Let me do the thing I'm trying to do, please. I need to go over here. Thank you. Alright, now I think we have to go up here. Stop trying to confuse me. My brain is small. I don't think it's gonna let us read the signage. Well, it's a school. Did the Google car just run over a kid? Probably. Should we report it? Dude, we just became a true crime channel. Yeah, because I need to be able to read this sign. But then it takes me over the other side of the road. Because I swear that, like, has, like, some government information on it. If it's a public school. Ugh. Ugh. Life is so hard. I feel like I was born to be an heiress. Like I should have been born into like a billionaire's daughter's body. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Ugh. No, where are we going? What does this say? Help me. I can't read. The signs keep on disappearing. Oh, my throat is so sore. Ugh. It's Mexico. It could be Mexico. It's just kind of like taking us from one side of the road to the other. Oh, there's a flag. And it has nothing on it. Sick. Appreciate that. Are signs illegal over there? I mean, maybe. Hot cheese pizza. Am I going to be a night tourist in Japan? What does that mean? What does that mean, Ricochet? What do you mean? Like, am I not going to go out during the day? The UV is not going to be as high in Australia. If I wear sunscreen and a hat, it should be okay. But I'm just like doing boring things like, you know, going to shrines and gardens and all that type of stuff. Like, it's the type of thing that I like to do, you know, do a nice leisurely strolls are where it's at, I will say. I enjoy that. Boop, boop, boop. Who's coming out for Halloween? I might have a Halloween party at my place, actually. I got a few ideas for costumes I want to wear. Plop, plop, plop. Plop, plop, plop. Where are we? Was there a budgie on there? Oh no, it's not a budgie. It's a teddy bear. Maybe I'm in cognitive decline. Well, I'm pretty sure that I am. I'm pretty sure that I am. I started taking creatine. Oh, we're in Colombia. I started taking creatine so I don't get dementia. I don't know how it's going to work, though. Oh, it's Ecuador. Okay, well, I can't tell the difference between flags. So, yay for me, I guess. You're taking more Tylenol? Where did you get Tylenol from? You gotta get the Panamax, dude. You gotta get the giant packs of Panamax that they put behind the counter at the chemist now. You gotta ask for it. That's where it's at. Isn't Tylenol just paracetamol? I think it is, right? But yeah, I definitely have triple autism from taking too much Panadol. Although I don't take Panadol, I take the Povo. I take the Povo Panadol Osteo. Yeah, that's the one I'm supposed to take, but I just take 3 of the normal paracetamol because my rheumatologist told me to. Dude, it sucks so bad that they took away over-the-counter codeine. I love painkillers so much. They're probably my favorite thing in the world. The thing is, like, I can go get some tramadol and some Valium really, really easily because of my diagnoses, whatever the plural is. But I need to drive. My doctor doesn't live near me because we both moved. She moved clinics and I moved like house. So, and then like if I see a new doctor, then I have to like bring all this proof about like about my ailments, and I just hate like having to explain to somebody all the things that are wrong with me because they always look at me with such pity, and I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. But yeah, I miss 15 milligram codeine at the chemist. That was great. Fuck Dan Andrews for taking that shit away from me. He stole my future and he stole my dreams. What an asshole. And SafeScript is the worst as well because I used to be able to get tramadol and what's it called? Panadine Fort on freaking repeats. Now you can't get repeat scripts and you can only get like bloody Dictator Dan looking us all up. Looking us all up during COVID. Forcing me to take the jab. You blame those idiots at the stupid music festival? Which one? I thought it was like one of those Aussie hip hop guys that got addicted to over-the-counter codeine, so then he tried to get it banned. It's like, yeah, dude, you're so gangster. Don't you know you can go get heroin for $20? It's actually way cheaper and way more bang for your buck. Like, if you're gonna get addicted to an opiate, at least like have it be at least have it be street strength, you freaking, like, that's so embarrassing. That's actually embarrassing. Because basically, it's not even like high enough dose to make you constipated. If your opiates don't make you constipated, are they? It was a Hilltop Hood wannabe. Yeah. I don't know where we are, but I wouldn't want to be here. do I think we are? Guatemala. I don't know, why not? El Salvador. Panama, whatever. Yeah, some people just can't hold their smack these days. I mean, come on. But seriously, like, if I was an opiate addict, freaking just go get some fence or something on the street, you know? It's like... You gotta, like, in this economy, you have to make your dollar go further, right? Like... Brain-scented candles is just fire doing a racist impression of water. I mean, I can't disprove that theory, so you know what? I endorse it. I endorse it thoroughly. You heard it here. Log Alliance, hell yeah. Ooh, France. Shouldn't it be the Frog Alliance if it's France, not the Log Alliance? I'm going to jail. You're still here, you're working on stuff? Oh, that's good, meow meow. Appreciate that. You gotta get my YouTube watch hours up. It's tough on those YouTube streets. Ooh, I think we're in Japan. No, we're not, because they're driving on the wrong side of the road. They'd be driving on the correct side of the road. They would be driving on the correct side of the road. Oh, it's Korea. I can read this because I've been learning Korean for 2 years. Oh, did I post in Discord my screenshot from Duolingo with my 2-year streak on Duolingo? Yeah, this is Korea. Blup 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 blup. Okay, where are we? Busan. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna be here soon. Yay. Look at me go. Alright, I'm just gonna go here. Couldn't find it. That'll do. Is that the southeast? Well, tough titties because that's where I decided to go. I think this is Scandinavia. Or maybe it's North America. I don't know. Haha, Catzilla! No one can tame me. Oh, we're in Canada. Blame Canada. I will blame Canada. I do frequently. When you call a Canadian American and they're like, I'm Canadian, not American. And I'm like, same thing. And they get so offended. Like, if somebody thinks I'm from New Zealand, I've never once been offended. But it's so funny that, like, Canadians, like, because I can kind of see how people would get Aussies and Kiwis mixed up. But, like, they want to act like they're not like Americans. And it's like, yeah, but you kind of are, though. Get ready with me to go to Coachella. Yes, I can't wait to see Justin Bieber rock out. It's gonna be so good. Anyway, this bag is a vintage Gucci. It's like from the 90s or something. That was a really long time ago. Thank you to Sephora for sponsoring this trip. All of the links to the makeup that I'm using can be found below. I'm sorry. Effective against COVID-19? Hell yeah. That would have been useful 6 years ago. Forest Side Street. Ain't no way this isn't America. It's definitely Canada, seeing as though we've seen 2 Canadian flags. Pretty sure you'll get shot in America if you fly the Canadian flag. Canada. I just don't know where, because I don't know anything about this country. Saskatchewan? Yeah, let's do that. Well, we suck. Alright, guys. I am so sleepy. Your girl is gonna go to bed and, yeah. I don't know. I'm a nana. I need my nana nap. And, yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Are we raiding? Oh yeah, let's raid! Let's raid! Everybody, let's raid. Yay! Alright, Hyperbovian, you set up the raid. If Catzilla has a suggestion, we'll follow that. Otherwise, just find somebody that speaks English, I guess. Yeah. See ya, everybody. Bye. See you next time. Bye!